All right, guys, welcome back for part two. When we finished up, we were still talking about the 6K for Finney trade. Do you have anything else to say on that, Corey? I can't hear
Let's
you
pick
right now.
it up.
Oh,
Oh, you can't hear me.
all right, good. Now I can hear you.
All right.
Your mic
Uh,
must have been too far up.
Good on Derek to have a deal ready to go right after acquiring his goalie, the previous deal. Um, Anderson, although hurt now, in retrospect, I think it was still a good play on his part. That's all I got to say.
Anderson's an upgrade on 6K in my opinion. So he paid a 10 and got an 11th back for 6K.
Yep.
So really, it cost him one round to get an upgrade in goaltending.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you made another deal Monday morning. I know you're big on Anderson, so I know it's not really a big trade, but maybe you want to talk about it. I don't know.
Yeah, at the yard sale picked him up for a one round upgrade. Had to get pretty low just because our picks didn't match, but it's a guy I think I'm good. I think I have grit in other areas, so I'm okay with having a D-man who puts up a ton of blocks and other stats not hit like though. Got me a pim right, two pims right off the bat. It's kind of what I was liking to see.
Nothing wrong there. It's a one round upgrade is nothing in this league. So again, a player that you covet
Yeah,
for
and part of it
one
is
round.
like, yeah, and like having picked up DeSmith and Cooley, you have to use two ad drops to get rid of them the next week, right? It's like it's one thing I didn't have to do now because I flipped him for a player, so that was part of it.
No, it's a smart move to avoid to preserve your ad drops. So going into this week, let's take a quick look at the standings here. To show you how close it is. You got Daltrey in first with 10 points. Sean in second with 9 points. A little bit of a gap starting there at number three with 6 points. Well, that goes all the way through 3 to 7 with Travis, Patches, Dan, myself, and my farm team all at 6 points. Forgot about Drayson alone in eighth with 5 points. Then right on his heels, you got a few teams with 4 points here. You got Domo, Derek, Team Rocket, and yourself. So 9 through 12, all 1 point out of a playoff spot. Then you got 13 and 14th here, only 2 points out right now, which is Hero and Neil. It's in there with
Playing
three
each other this
points.
week.
Oh, then who's your
Battle of the
daddy?
13.
Who's your daddy taking over? 15th, dropping the Jaeger bombs back into last here. At the bottom lead with 2 points. But again, only 3 points out. Like it's still early, a
Yeah,
lot can change, but it's just showing you everyone's picking up wins against different teams. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see what it looks like after the first go round.
yeah. Two of the one win teams facing each other this week will guarantee a win there, right? So, and good on Casey, I think, to now not have to think about selling more. Uh,
Yeah, like, it's too early to sell. Like
avoiding 0-5 is pretty big in my opinion.
it's too early to sell. You're frozen though, I think. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm better now.
Yeah. He's having a little aneurysm here over Casey's record. Uh, it
Did you
was
hear me?
messing, it was messing with him. It was cutting in a bit, but I got the gist of it saying that the 1 and 4 compared to
Yeah.
the 0 and 5 was a big difference.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then it's unfortunate 2 weeks in a row we see Jagerbomb not set his lineup and really sliding down the standings quick here. There's no room for error, right?
I mean, this is the issue we had with him before, and there was a uproar about like him just even being in the league, and now he brings in a helper, and two of them can't fucking set the lineup. Like,
Yep.
hey, let's talk about
So
this
Livy,
week's matchups. It's not showing it here, but on my phone. This is the match of the week.
Makes sense mathematically.
Exactly, me versus Daltrey. So Daltrey is 5-0 in first place, taking on Team Ramrod 3-2 in sixth place. Who do you got?
I'm gonna give it to Daltrey. 5-0 for a reason. Um, I have no problem riding the Daltrey train. It's actually quite a fun ride.
No, I understand why you'd pick Daltrey. It's he has a lot of momentum going on right now. Um, I'm gonna go with Team Ramrod because I always go with Team Ramrod, and I believe that I can beat everyone in the league. Um, Good news for Team Ramrod. Not confirmed when, but it is confirmed that Hyman will be in action this week. They're not sure if it's going to be tomorrow night or Saturday. He's not playing
That'd be
tonight
big.
because they're still going through some final evaluations. But the update said that the latest it'll be Saturday. So that'll be
That's good.
big for me as he's going to be playing with McDavid. So I'll get the little stack. Every time McDavid gets a point, chances are Hyman's going to be in on that. Like,
Yeah.
unfortunately for Team Ramrod, though, Matthews left the game last night and there's no update yet. So hopefully that's just day to day. I don't want
Yeah.
a one in, one out policy here on my team. Uh,
Sounds like a you problem.
my team always has injury problems for the first 3 months of the season.
You got
Uh,
to draft those injured potentials.
I
When you're
take the
drafted in
risk.
the late,
I take the risk. They fall to me, I'll take them. And then I'll see everyone in the finals again.
not every. Let's be.
I'll see one team in the finals, but everyone will see me in the finals.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
5 years straight, I'm gonna.
I know someone has to take that grin off your face, though.
I get money every. You guys are paying me to play in the league right now. Like,
Well, the farm team hasn't dealt with you yet, so
that's it. Um,
they're an arm length away now. That's the new agreement.
I
The
gotta keep them
union has
close.
spoken.
It's gonna be close to the deadline. And be okay, buddy. Sorry to do this to you, but I need
Yeah.
to call some players up. But
It's like your playoff run. You know your place.
Jager Bobs 1-4 and 16th, taking on Team Rocket 2-3. I think he was in 11th. Who do you got here?
It's the Braden bye week, and kind of going with Daltrey in the same way. You got to go with the Braden bye week. And until the GM's show an appearance, you got to go with the other team. And this week it's Team Rocket. I think he's gonna steal Jager's Pokemon.
Yeah, they're gonna treat him like a fucking 10-year-old kid and rob him of all his Pokemon. Team Rocket.
Rob him of his 2 points on the week.
Team Rocket should win this. I have zero faith in Braden. This is not the same guy who GM'd last year where they were on the ball. They're barely
Yeah.
even
You know
talking
what?
in the chat. Like
The Golden Cock might be motivation. Might be like an inspiration because
they
now that the
miss it.
Golden Cock stuck out of their ass
They
is
miss
not in
it.
there anymore, they're just not the same people.
They finished
Yep.
last
And,
season. Like, how can we go another year without it in our
yeah.
household? We need
And
to
they didn't
bring it
win,
back.
so they couldn't buy one. And Kyle's a new man this year, as we've seen. So there's something to be said there. You know what?
It
Casey might
motivates
be a
you.
new man next year. You never know.
But it seems like you forget about it after you haven't had it for one season.
Yeah.
Like not even a full season. Well, I
Yeah.
guess a
No,
full
they
season.
miss it. They miss it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Tank for the Golden Cock.
They have a cock-shaped hole in their heart right now, and they're like, "Fuck it, it's
Oh
easy
fuck.
to win. We just gotta not try."
Yeah.
But I'm going with Team Rocket as well. The Shifley Tower, 2-3 and 10th, taking on the 4-0-1 Polar Bears. Who do you got here?
I like Sean's team. I think it'll be a good matchup, but I think odds are he should come with it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't like to give Sean any props here, but it's tough to go against him when he's 4-0-1. He hasn't lost until he starts losing. I'm gonna have to. give him my vote of confidence. Obviously, unless he's playing against me, then he's in trouble. So,
Yeah.
but I think Sean will take this. I don't think it'll be quite what the score's showing right now. We know there's lots of time for that to change. It'll be a closer matchup by the end of the week. But I think he pulls out the win. Forgot about Dre, 2-2-1 in eighth, taking on Zvech Me a Drink, who is 3-2, and I think he's in fifth. Who you got?
Yep. Fifth. I'm gonna give this one to Dan. Um, Nick's goalies just aren't gonna get the starts. I don't have confidence Blackwood's gonna continue getting majority of starts in Colorado right now with his performance. So I think Dan will have some favorability there, and I think Dre just still has too many holes in his lineup because he's not doesn't need to be playoff ready yet. And I think Dan is the better team.
Even with the Blackwood issue, like man, Vass is the kind of goalie who can carry you through a week.
For half the categories, right?
Yeah, yeah. You
That's
won't win
that's kind of my
saves.
thoughts.
You won't
Yeah,
win
but
saves.
he has Knight over there. He has Shesterkin over there.
Fuck, but he's got a
Um,
start night, you know? Leaves him on the
yeah, well,
bench for a
yes,
shutout last week so he can pick up quick.
it was pretty brutal. Well, that was pretty brutal. I agree, but at least that wasn't a difference maker in the week.
The the one shutout he'll get all year out of a Chicago goalie.
Yeah, Chicago is looking pretty good right now, though.
They're decent right now.
Yeah,
A
better
lot
than
of
I thought
those
they'd be.
a lot of those younger teams all of a sudden are playing at a higher level. So
I
I'm gonna
was
go with Dre. Um, do I think it's a give me? No. I think this is gonna be a hard fought matchup. You can see even by the score right now, 6-4. I just like Dre's offense a lot more than I do Dan's. And yeah, I think it's
I
gonna be a really
agree.
good matchup though. It'll be a fun one to watch. I think they're pretty close team wise at this point. I like to give the edge to Dre as he's the champ for a reason right now. So um, I'll give him the champ the benefit of being the champ. Hero 1-3-1 13th taking on Domo. Coming off a tight loss here, 2-3 in ninth. Who do you got here?
Man, they both have fucked up goalie situations.
Yeah.
Um,
Here they're both looking for goalies.
I have heard that as well. Um, Not interested in mine though. So
I'll tell you what, boys,
they're
if you
very,
want
very
to
picky, choosy,
massively overpay for MERS, come talk to me. But unless it's like a huge
massively overpay.
overpay, I'm keeping the third goalie. Like,
Yeah, and you're also welcome to come to the podcast to try to sell your players and advertise them.
yeah,
Uh, as Shane has done here.
I always
Um,
do that. I don't care.
I
Everyone,
don't
this is an
want to give
open.
love to Hero, but I think Celebrini uh, can carry him to a win, and I think Domo's injuries are just. I think he's at six right now, and I think they're all players he doesn't want to move, and I think that's going to be hard to overcome.
I don't know if he doesn't want to move them. I know Barkov
Well,
was
Barks,
available.
yes, that's one exception though, but not willing to drop them is what I meant
Yeah.
more than
Oh yeah.
anything. Yeah,
Uh, I'm gonna go with Domo because I feel he's gonna make 18 trades this week. And we all know how I feel about Domo's team, but I think his team's good enough to beat Mark. And just like Celebrini can carry Mark, Carlson can carry Domo.
yep,
Anaheim has been a lot better than San Jose. I mean, I'd say a lot better, but they're two of the top three teams in that division right now.
yep, absolutely.
So
They've turned a leaf, right?
their young players are making the jump, which is great for those franchises. Um, but no, I'm gonna go with Domo this week. He barely lost to Sean last week, and I think his boys are hungry. And Mark just has injury issues with his goaltending, which is the worst place to have them.
Well, they both do. So
Well, the Toronto duo that he
yeah,
kept are both injured.
yeah. He has held to be, so he has the triple threat going.
Yeah, that's what I want. Is three fucking roster spots taken up by goaltenders on one team.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give the edge to Domo. The farm team, 2-1-7, or 2-1-2 in seventh, taking on Patches, 3-2 in fourth. Who do you got here?
I mean, these are two teams that just beat me the last 2 weeks, and I think Patches is the one who earned it more. And I think he'll be able to keep on winning here through your farm team.
I'm gonna give love to the farm team. I love what
We're
they've
t
been doing. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna go with them right now.
well, I don't. Did you? Oh, you went against me last week. Yeah, you did. I was gonna
Yeah,
say I
I
don't
did.
think you. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you gave them all last week, but no, you did.
I did. He's
And
been
we both went against each other, and we were both right.
he only has the one loss this year. He's
Yeah.
only
Oh, yeah. Three prediction losses for you though.
yeah. It's no, because the first week I didn't pick him.
When he tied against Nick.
Oh, it was the first week he tied, eh? Yeah.
Well, he's tied 2 weeks, but
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he messed me up three times. So another time there, Kyle, and we're done. Like
yeah, you're gonna have to go into the farm team and start pulling.
Robo Wolf, 2-3 and 12, taking on the House of Kirill, 1-3 and 1 in 14th. Who do you got?
I think this will be good. I think his goalies are better, but I think my player depth is better, and that should be able to get me a win. I mean, it's hard to go against myself, right? Similar to you. I think you can beat every team in the league every week, and if you don't, you better start acquiring some players that you think can.
Not me this year.
But
I'm going to.
but
I'm
if you
going,
but if you still think you can beat them, then you're good, right?
yeah, yeah, that's it. I'm going to next year's draft with a six rounder, boys. Like
I'll believe it when I see.
hell, if someone
There's
wants
going
to
to be
overpay
some
for Mers, I'll go
Christmas
with
drunk
multiple.
texts, Christmas drunk trade offers negotiated over the next
No.
month and a half. We'll see. We'll see.
I feel the quality of players that dropped to me this year are a lot different than the quality of players that dropped to me other years.
I agree.
And I don't need to tweak as much. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go with you. I think this is going to be a really close one. I really
Yeah.
like a lot of the forwards on Neil's team. Um, but I don't know. I just feel like your team is a smidgen better right now than his overall. But the way the league is, like, fuck, anyone can win any week right now. So, um, Neil,
Yeah.
don't be insulted because every
Your team. He's
you can't win.
basically trying to say your team is shit. And
Nah,
read between the lines, buddy. So I'm joking.
nah. I think everyone did a good job this year except for one team,
Yeah. We'll see.
or maybe
And
maybe
and
two
you know
teams.
what? He's not
Kidding.
even ripping on Braden here. He's ripping on Mark.
And actually, I liked Mark's draft, but
I
then
know. I'm only ripping on Mark.
he held on to a couple players a little too long, like, for my liking, in my opinion, right? Like, but
Yeah.
he made
But
the
he should
moves.
be 2-3. He should be 2-3, and that's an asterisk on the season. And if he's 1 point out of the playoff spot, I will laugh hysterically at him.
I would love to see that happen.
Yeah.
Miss it by 1 point. That's how GMs learn, or don't. Like, look at
Yeah. Or
Daltrey.
don't. Hey, I mean, he's 5-0. We can't rip on him right
Ah, well, there's still
now.
lots of
It's
time
not
for
going
him
to
to
stop us.
Daltrey out.
Yeah. Get on here and show us your gorgeous clocks, buddy.
Kyle made the mistake last week. Bergeron made a mistake last week. He left a player, a goalie, a start on the bench, and I called him Daltrey Bergeron, and he's like, "That's cold." Like,
Oh shit.
uh, our final matchup here, we got China number three, 3-2 in third, taking on Hughes, your daddy, 1-4-0 in 15th. Who do you got?
I mean, Travis just ran through the gridlock of you and Nick, which is historically a really tough two matchups, right? And he came
Yeah,
out with 2 wins. I think I'd be silly to go against him at this point. He's locked and loaded with picks and still managed to scrape out wins against you guys. Um, if he can make some smart additions here, I think he can be a threat. And moving on a goalie, I think he'll now be able to maximize some player categories too. In case you get a win, but I don't know if you get another one here. Two in a row would be huge, though.
I think for Travis, I think what'll hurt him is when Anaheim and San Jose start to come back down to earth
If
here.
they do, right? Yeah,
And
that's the asterisk.
historically, younger teams will. They might get off to a hot start, but they'll come back down to like a middle of the pack. They're just not there yet, but it doesn't mean it will happen, right? But historically, those types of young teams will come down a little bit. Um, doesn't mean it will happen, like I said, but I think that will hurt him in the long run should that happen. And who knows with Travis, he's gonna get horny to make trades. Every second day he's in the chat like, hey, who wants to trade? Like, buddy, stay the fuck away from trading when you have a winning team right now. Like, stop it.
Well, I think he settled down. I know he wanted to move a goalie. And then he, I think he sees it as if I have a keeper caliber player, I should move him for value if I'm not keeping him. And that's kind of what his thought was for Mitchkov, but you kind of sold low, right? That's my thought.
My thought is let him play out the fucking season and then make a decision on your keepers and have
That's
a
my
more
choice.
stacked team going into the playoffs. But to each their own.
Yeah.
I guess when you have to draft early every year, then you get that mindset where like I need to trade this because otherwise I'm just losing them for nothing. But
Well, you could be losing it for a cup.
yeah, that's it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Travis this week. I wanted to say Casey, but I just
Yeah,
as
you got
much
to
as
be
I do
real.
like Casey's core, Travis's team is probably until Anaheim and San Jose drop off a little bit, he's gonna keep winning. So and Pittsburgh too. Pittsburgh's overperforming too, in my
Yeah.
opinion. And
And Yari's hurt now, so he's going to see even more starts out of Salovs.
yeah, so he's set for goaltending for a little bit.
Yeah. Nice, weird to say, eh?
Uh, the thing is though, like he's set for goaltending, but Askarov isn't getting a lot of starts.
He's been picking it up lately, though.
It's been mostly Ned.
He got back to back, but they've been splitting 50-50, to be honest. He's been getting at least every second, if not more.
Well, Ned's been
So,
playing better.
yeah, he hasn't played bad. He's won a fair amount of his starts, actually. No, not really. Then he fell off. But yeah, Askarov's getting more starts than you'd think. But Dostal's playing really well for him. That was a
Dostal is
massive addition for him, for a
yeah,
keeper going forward.
yeah,
Huge, huge.
almost like you're a fool if you have traded Dostal for I don't know what two early picks in this year's draft. You heard me,
I
Patches.
know.
Could have got a fortune for that
Shots
guy had you
fired.
held on to him.
Yep. Yep. But he's doing decent, so
Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah.
yeah.
No, it was an interesting week. This week's gonna be pretty interesting. I look forward to seeing how the standings shake up after this week, if they do at all. Uh, we'll see how we do in predictions. Our season hasn't been good. We had one good week. Not even we. I had one good week.
Yeah, it's been brutal. I don't think I've been better than 4-8.
Yeah, you had one that was 5-8.
Oh,
Week three. That was the only
oh.
one that you're over for.
Yeah, and it's not even like there's been a hell of a lot of ties. There's only been, I think, two.
No, there's been quite a bit of ties.
What do we got here? One,
Plums has two
two,
ties in itself.
three ties, threes.
Yeah, okay. The one week
So
we
it's
had two
not terrible.
ties,
Yeah, that's fair.
so I knew there was more than two. Because one team has two ties, and one week there was two
Yeah,
ties. Like,
that's impossible to only have two.
no, it's been good this season. I really like it. I like the feel of the league right now. This is what I wanted when we started. I want everyone to be competitive, and of course, there's gonna be tweaking. I just didn't think it would take this long for everyone to kind of get their shit together, you know?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, we've had the same GMs at least for multiple years now.
oh
That's
yeah,
always
yeah.
nice. Start in the right direction, right?
It's been a while, a few years now since we had to replace anyone,
Yeah.
which is great because I feel like this group will stick with it for a while. Um, who knows about Braden though? Like no one likes an
Come on.
inactive GM.
Nope. Let's get on here. Well, we've had a few people miss some starts, so it's not just him, but 2 weeks in a row, and any opportunity to rep on the rated bye week, we'll take it though. That's the unfortunate part.
I think the only reason we bring up Braden is because this was an issue for a couple seasons until last year. He fixed it last year. Now this year it seems to be re-emerging again, and I hope it improves because I don't like inactivity. I want if you're gonna be in the league, you got to be competitive. Like
Yeah, I agree.
you know,
Well, we'll see. Still
yeah.
early.
Well, guys, thanks for watching. It was a lot of fun talking hockey, of course. Sorry about the delay. Some people got to work for a fucking living. Uh,
Sometimes.
sometimes. You have anything to say, Corey?
No, no, it's been a fun start to the year. Let's keep it going. Just hopefully, Neil, you don't have fun this week, unfortunately.
Yeah, I hope you don't have fun. Like
Hope it sucks.
Daltrey, I hope you have fun this week, even in defeat. Good luck, everyone. Have a great week. Except you, Daltrey. Go fuck yourself.